First, I'm going to give a tour of my apartment, explain the different places, the different items that we have, and at the end, I will tell a little bit about what life is like, what area of Seville I'm living in, and how much is the cost of living here in Seville. So be sure to stay until the end to hear those details. All right, let's get started with the apartment tour. So what we have here is the entryway. This is the front door. And this is where some shelves where we organize cleaning products, shoes, etc. We have here some big tall windows and thank God for the AC. This is our living room. We just have some decorations from the owner. This apartment was furnished when we got it, when we started renting it. So we just have some decorations from them. Hello. We have here the couch. We have 2 couches here, as I said, pre-furnished, our table, and our TV and TV stand. So the living room is quite simple. Also, we have this protector on the couch because our dogs lose a lot of hair. So that's just to protect the couch from the dogs, really. And we have here the kitchen. Our living room is connected to the kitchen. So we have the American bar here in the middle with the seats. And you can see here, the little feet are Joao's feet. Now, we have the fridge here with all of our magnets from our different trips that we went on. And we have the washer. Most apartments in Spain don't have dryers, just washers. So really, we use a drying rack outside. I will show you that later. We have the washer, the dishwasher, and some drawers for utensils. We have here the espresso machine, the stove, the rack for drying dishes, and we have our spices here. Oh, this is the oven, yeah? This is the stove. And then here, the microwave. And here's the sink for washing dishes. So the kitchen, what I love about it is I love the American bar, lots of kitchen counter space for cooking, but the stove is very small. And yes, I love to cook, so I wish the kitchen was a little bit bigger, but that's just what it is. Here are our magnets from all of our little trips. We have Morocco, Cabo de Gata, Tarifa, Morocco again, Madrid, Marrakesh, the Canary Islands, Lisbon, Granada, and yeah, Canary Islands. So some magnets on our fridge. Here we have Joao and Bruno. They love to sleep in the hallway. So this is our hallway. We will go into the bathroom now. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the bathroom. There's really nothing special about it. So the usual. We have our sink, toilet, we have the shower, no bathtub, and we have the shower products here and beauty products here. And here in this strange, outdated place to organize products. All right, come down the hallway a little bit more. We have here the guest room. So the guest room, you probably noticed this area. This is my at-home office. This is where I record weekly episodes. This is where I give classes. So it's a little behind the scenes. I have some books here. I have a painting that I did and some postcards from different travels. Some quotes that really inspire me. For example, this is one for my language learners out there. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And we have, I am destined for greatness. So those are some affirmations that I like to remember. So then I have my laptop. That's my work desk, my work chair. And this is just a little place where I organize some stuff. No need to get into that. We have a humidifier just to make sure that the air smells good, plants and different decorations, yeah? We have the globe and a little decoration that I got from Morocco. And we have here just the guest bed. And as I said before, we have the laundry here. This is a multi-purpose room. We use this for laundry. We also keep the electric scooter in here, my yoga mat, and we leave the bike in here. So that's all for the home office, my little workspace where you guys join me every week. And of course, we have some family members and more decorations, yeah, and some more stuff that I painted. All right, moving out of here, we have a map of Seville, yeah. This here is the Rio Guadalquivir, goes all through the city. So I'm somewhere around here, near the river. Anyway, let's continue. Here's Bruno. Bruno. That's Bruno. All right. Moving into the main room. All right. So this is my favorite part. I love this window, this terrace. So we have here the dog's bed, the Wi-Fi, just a little seat that we use for reading, curtains, yeah. We have the bed, the master bed. All right, I'm gonna be honest, this is a little crusty, okay? This is a little crusty. This could be better, but my landlord needs to change it because it's not ours. The door here already broke off, so that's just the reality, yeah. So anyway, these are some of my products, and yeah, my clothes, my partner's clothes. So we kind of just use this for a little bit of everything. I put here my beauty products, and we use it for clothes as well. Here, same thing. No need to get into details, but anyway, this is where we keep our clothes and my jewelry. And now for the best part. So we have our bed, little nightstand with my Kindle, the lamp, and we have the terrace. So let me show you this. There's a lot of noise, so I'm not gonna speak too much, yeah, because we're facing right out to the street. But let me show you my little mini garden. I have a lot of plants out here. So this is the drying rack I told you before. We use this to dry our clothes because we don't have a clothing dryer. My dogs love to hang out here, and so do I. Here I have lots of plants. Tomato, pumpkin is growing as well. So yeah, so that is all for the room tour. This is going down the hallway. We have here the guest room, the main room, bathroom, and we have the living room again, and the kitchen. So this is a pretty nice size apartment for what's usual here in the south of Spain, and the price is pretty good. So let's get into the more information about what it's like living here, the pricing, etc. Okay, so that was the apartment tour. Let's learn a little bit more information about what it's like living here in Spain and in this apartment. So I live very close. Actually, I live pretty much in the city center. I live right next to the river as well, so it's a little bit cooler in summer in this area. So I live in the city center, and I pay about 660 euros in rent. And of course, because I live with my partner, we split that in half. So really, I only pay 330 euros a month in rent, plus we have the water and the electricity bill, which it's not much. It's maybe, I think every 3 months, it's like 80 euros or something like that. So it's not too bad. Definitely, it's a lot more affordable than my city. I'm from Seattle, and it's much more affordable here. So the rent is pretty affordable. The upside to this apartment is that it has AC, air conditioning. Thank God, hallelujah, because the summers here in Seville are unbearable. And in my previous apartment, we didn't have AC. So we were suffering all summer, like sweating. We had a bunch of fans, like 3 fans on us all the time. It was horrible. But this apartment has AC, so that makes things a little bit more bearable. And when you come to Seville and you rent an apartment, most of them are already furnished. So this apartment was also furnished. Most of the furniture that you see in this apartment is not actually ours. This, for example, the desk here, you know, things like plants, these kind of things are ours, of course. But when it comes to bed, the couch, the table, none of that is ours, so that makes moving a little bit more easier. And this is a very good sized apartment for what's typical here in Seville. They're often smaller, and you might pay a little bit more, a little bit less, but not much. So this is a good sized apartment. And as I said, because this is in the city center, it's very close to everything. I'm in walking distance from pretty much all the monuments, everything that you would want to see in Seville. Also, you can get everywhere on electric scooter because Seville's not really a big city. You can get everywhere on electric scooter or by bike. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get around here. There's also really good bike lanes throughout the city. Bike lanes, it's the place where bikes and scooters drive. That is obviously not on the street with cars. So that makes it convenient to get around without having to really go by car everywhere. So I don't even have a car here. I have a bike and an electric scooter. So that makes it a little bit more convenient to get around the city. And this apartment's very comfortable, and I love being in the city center because it's just easy to get everywhere. There are also parks super close to here because I live close to the river. So there's nice areas to take my dogs on a walk, let them run around and socialize, play with other dogs. So I feel very comfortable here. And I think that's about all the details that I have related to the apartment that I can share.